Welcome in to 104.5 The Zone and Zone TV and the Gamer Zone. I am Joe Hunk with you again tonight, this Wednesday night. Let's talk a little bit and try to get you ready for, God, I hope it's a win for the little Baby Hunk Titans as well as the real Titans. So if this is your first time hopping in, let's go over the basics. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is 104.5 The Zone Gamer Zone. I just said that. But what do? Every single week during the season, we preview the Titans' upcoming matchup. So that means that tonight we're going to preview Titans versus Bengals. And yes, I am 0-3 to start the season. So look, it's not about my record right now. It's about the entertainment and the pure fact that, look, just because I'm 0-3 doesn't mean I'm horrible. The real Titans are 1-2. So, there we go. The F&M Bank chat is wide open. We're going to be getting to that here in just a few moments as well. That is going, and I'm not even going to lie. Not only are we on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, as well as Facebook, but I've also got the Braves game going right now because Ron Acuna also just joined the 40-70 club. So, hey, let's have just a little bit of fun, okay? Because that's what this is all about, and that's what we're all going to be doing together. So let's go ahead and get this thing started, shall we? All right, so now if this is your first time joining us, we try to make this like literally as legit as possible. Okay, so what I've done is I've kind of made a few adjustments. Nothing crazy, nothing outlandish. Obviously, there's nobody with the Bengals, especially on their injury report today, that would say that these players aren't going to play. So what I have done, by the way, the Braves just walked it off. So what I have done is I kind of made some adjustments based on maybe something that would help the Titans be a little bit better on offense. So some of the things that I've done, we don't know the status of Peter Skoronski. We know he's lost some weight. We know that he's coming back. We know that he didn't practice today. But what's his actual status for the game? All right, well, there's still people that believe that he actually could be available on Sunday. So it may not be it may not be crazy to actually think that he is going to be playing. So what did I do? All right, let's have a little bit of fun. I've got Peter Skoronski starting at left tackle. That's exactly what I had doing. What else I've done? Radens is going to be playing, or Radens is going to be your left guard tonight. And before we get going, I've thrown Tajay Spears in the quote-unquote fullback role, not because I actually think he's going to be a good fullback, because let's face it, the guy's tiny. But on the game, the fullback role means that both Spears and Derrick Henry will be on the field at the exact same time. So let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. All right, you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. CJ, I appreciate you hopping in. The F&M Bank chat is alive and rolling tonight. Now, don't forget, coming up at the half, Rhett Bryan's going to be joining us as him and Mike Keith just wrapped up Titans tonight. I know that they're going to be working on a special OTP afterwards as well. So once they get done with that and we get to halftime, we're going to talk a little bit to Rhett Bryan. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. Let me know where you're watching from. Vandy boy, I see you, man. I appreciate you hopping in as well. By the way, it is supposed to be an absolutely beautiful day at Nissan on Sunday. It's supposed to be like a high of 87. I mean, it's supposed to be stunning. Now, please, for the love of God, let me play better on defense. York, watching from Hoover. Watching from Hoover. I wish we could put like an injury report on Joe Burrow just so that he wouldn't be as fast or as good. Titans are not going to trade Tannehill. They shouldn't. Midnight just asked the questions about my thoughts on the Tannehill trade rumors. Yeah, no, not even gonna. No, there's no way on earth that they trade. I mean, if they make it, if they start at 0-6, then or 1-5, then okay. But you can at least have the discussion. But no, let's chill. Let's just chill a little bit, okay? Watching from hot Houston. Bro, I am so sorry you're watching from hot Houston. So I just found out today that my dad is in Denver right now. And, like, there we go. At least knock him out of bounds. 3rd and short. I don't see the whole tanking thing. I've never understood that part. I've never understood the whole idea of tanking. Maybe it's just me. Ah, they got it. 1st and 10. Like, if you legitimately tank, look, this is not the time or place to start talking about this, okay? So when I say this, just know that the Titans are not thinking like this. But I will go ahead and tell you, that if you do not know just yet, the Titans salary cap space that they have for 2024, there's a lot, okay? And when I say a lot, I mean like Chicago Bears before the draft, a lot. So I'm talking about, we are genuinely talking about $80 million of what you could see available in cap space. Well, so it's more about the fact that for the Titans, it's not just about the contracts and things like that, because the salary cap does go up, but you also have like dead cap money, and you have, you know, contracts that are going, like the Titans are still paying Julio Jones this year. Yes, they really are. They're still paying Julio Jones this year. So a lot of dead money comes off, and dead money's making up like $40 million of the Titans, of some of the money that's going to be available next season. Yes. So Travis, what I've done is I actually have, it's what we broadcast from is something called Restream. So what happens is a lot of times Joe Mixon just did me dirty. So what happens is Restream has a chat filter that's pulled up, so I can see every single chat except for Twitter. So I have Twitter actually pulled up on my phone that I go through just in case anybody hops on Twitter right now, because we are broadcasting live on there. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do all those fun things. But what we do is so I see everything. So if, like CJ, I know you're watching on YouTube right now. Will just says, thank you, J-Rob. I know he's watching on Facebook. Red Run Gaming is watching on Twitch, which I'll get to your question in just a second. I think that all of these, the whole salary thing is something that I'm not saying, obviously, that I think that. Oh, are you kidding me? How does somebody just like, how do I start off so bad every single time?
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Oh, light him up. Joe Burrow, you're not going to be running. Yeah, you better lay on the ground. You're not going to be running like this. Like, seriously, how do I have this bad luck like this?
Here we go. Here we go.
Bro, I don't know. Somebody just says, why do these things always happen to you, Hunk? I don't know. I legitimately didn't even do anything that time.
Here we go. 11 empty tape. 11 empty tape.
See, like, I don't even, like, legitimately haven't even done anything.
11 empty. 11 empty tape.
I was running the ball out with Tajay Spears, and then Joe Mixon's like just dancing through. Just like Dillard. God. Now I'm down 14-0. I haven't even gotten my offense on the field yet. My defensive line, or my defense, all Joe Burrow is doing is throwing little short 5-yard passes. And I haven't even stepped on the field with my offense yet. I'm already down 2 scores. I was about to say, Tajay, if you fumbled again, I'm pulling you out of the entire game. Oh, TK, the Boo Birds are coming down quick. All right, here we go. I had to get out of there just because I saw, I believe, Hendrickson already starting to get some pressure, and I had to get out. All right, let's keep them on the field for a second. Let's just keep them on the field. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Red Roma. I appreciate that. I'm trying to do a few things differently tonight, just so that I can just kind of see what I may have in this. Like, I love that mesh spot from the gun. I love that play. But I really also kind of want to get Tannehill on the rollouts, and I kind of want to see how that's going to be working. I'd like to try to get Burks like something deep over the middle if I can have enough time on this. Said I just threw it away. Just threw it away. I'm okay with that. Let's get Chig out. See what my read's going to be. All right. Oh. All right, 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball. At least I'm across the 50-yard line. So if I can do something with this, then give me just a little bit of space, then I might be able to work something here. Am I seriously already? Look, they want me to punt. Bro, I'm already down 14. I can't punt. Unless if I go with my favorite play to do on 3rd and long, unless if I get into this play, I just have like nobody, then, if I don't see anything I like. Demon, did you seriously just leave Truist? Did you seriously just leave Truist, bro? We were just talking about it to start the stream, man.
11 MP.
All right, let's. I mean, Burrow's already in the X factor. And look at that. I mean, seriously, he's 7 of 8. All right, I'm about to. We're about to start We're about to. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and be honest about this, and I'm just going to say this out loud. Jackson, comment in the chat. Do not send me text messages. Comment in the chat. I just got to hold. I mean, Jackson. No text messaging. All right, how about I just get a good drive? How about that? Let's just do that. Just work on a good drive. D-Hop is Burke's going to be that way. Let's see this. Just drop him back. Jesus, dude, I've got the yips now. Like, I can't even, I'm not even trusting anything. I'm ready to jump out of my skin.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16. At the 18-yard
Run triple ep option. Robert Walsh. Holy mess, that actually got me some yardage.
complete to Derrick Henry. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
All right, we're just going to keep them on the field for a minute. We're going to keep them on the field just for a minute. Just for a minute.
And the Titans, 1st down. Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He was brought down
Look,
by
TK, you know what? You know the other thing is nobody can watch this and tell me that I'm not at least somewhat realistic. Okay? I'm actually going to be looking for D-Hop there, depending on what happens in that mesh. God, I swear to God, I wish Tannehill could throw a deep ball.
intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete.
Robert, Demon wants to know if you've recovered yet from the debacle with the Ravens. His words, not mine. Oh no, I can totally change quarterbacks at any point in time. See, the problem with this is that the deep ball for Tannehill, he's still not the best option, but there we go, King. No, Troy, the deep ball and Tannehill don't go together. Will Levis, at this point in time in this game, is a 79 overall in deep ball. Tannehill's also a 79, but for some reason, Will Levis is ranked ahead of him in deep ball passing. Oh, what's the flag? What's the flag?
Holding offense.
How did Traylon? He was my lead blocker. He didn't hold.
Still 1st down.
Oh, come on. That was just good defense or good blocking. Some bull crap blocking the back.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Bengals 21, Titans nothing.
Thank you. Thank you, PA announcer. I appreciate all of your lovely commentary that you're giving to me right now. I appreciate that. Yeah, no crap. 3 of 8 passing. This is also very accurate.
Let's go. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Bro, I don't think you're wrong on this. I genuinely don't think you're wrong. So I'm just going to start making up my own routes. I'm just going to start telling them to do things. Vandy boy, I was thinking about that. I think it was yesterday or last week when we were playing, when I was playing or when I was watching football on Saturday, about how awesome it is going to be that, dang it, there goes Derek getting out of his X Factor.
Derrick Henry on the carry. Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Depending on if NWI can get past those linebackers, he may be the option on this. Watch this. There we go, NWI. There we go.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard
There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Now, just got to figure out what the heck I'm doing on defense. Figure out what I'm doing on defense. We got ourselves a ball game.
Nick Folk for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score.
Coming up in about 8 minutes, football time. We're going to have Rhett Bryan in here to hopefully give us, at least make us feel just a little bit better about this game coming up on Sunday, please.
The Bengals take
Thanks, Vandy. I appreciate that. No, Yorkie, look, I don't disagree, especially if I'm having to go with a lot more speed.
Here we go.
I mean, you may not be, you may have an idea there. Seriously, Chase.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Jamar Chase. A gain of 19 yards.
No, you know what I really need? I need a defense that can block. I need to go through the exact same speech as what Vrabel did earlier today about Christian Fulton.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT,
Number 28, Joe Dixon, the ball carrier.
All right, I don't think man is going to be working too well for this.
A 6-yard
So
pickup
we are going
brings up
to,
2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, there we go, Amani Hooker. There we go, Amani Hooker. Let's take advantage of this. Let's take advantage.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their
We're
own
going
32-yard
check
line.
this way. NWI. Let's move NWI over. All right, we're the man. Traylon, you'd be nice if you could go deep, bud. Guys, I don't know if this is really going to happen, but Derrick Henry is dominating the run game on this tonight. Like, I don't know if this is legit, but if it is, and King can really do this on Sunday, this is not bad. Oh, I was about to say, there's no way on earth you're actually making that catch. You're definitely not intercepting the ball like that. No, no, no. I mean, seriously. I mean, I've almost got 100 yards rushing with Derrick, and I'm not even really trying.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
I mean, that's over 100 yards of offense for him right there.
Complete to Derrick Henry. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
All right, Wesco. There we go, Wesco.
Tennessee Titans. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of
All right,
scrimmage.
look, this jet sweep, man, I don't know why, but this jet sweep on this game,
At the Bengals
ooh,
12-yard line.
just doesn't work when somebody like Hubbard is just kind of hanging out right there and just waiting for you just so they can pummel you.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Really hoping to get more of that. That had me a little bit more excited than it probably should have. Son of a gun!
Intercepted by the Bengals.
Oh, Amani Hooker with number 2. Now let's make the most of this. Let's make the most of this.
Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, screenplay's been working pretty well. Let's see if I can go with that. No. Let's go with this right here. If I can get the blocking. If I can get the blocking.
24-yard line.
There we go. There we go. Woo! Woo! All right, let's be smart. Let's be smart, because I was not smart just a minute ago, so let's be smart.
Second and 6.
Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Probably could have thrown it, but I wasn't going to risk it. I saw it open. I'm making sure I get in the end zone this time. I'm watching the replay right now. Yeah, I probably could have thrown that to Burks, but better safe than sorry. All right, so far what I've learned is with Burrow, get pressure. Just get pressure. He is not responding well to pressure. I don't know if he's injured on the game too, but getting pressure has caused him to throw the bad passes. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. Yorkie says, what's going on with Chig? I thought he was going to be a part of the offense. We all thought he was supposed to be a part of the offense. Can't tell you probably how many different times or how many different Titans fans probably drafted him in their fantasy draft thinking he was going to be a bigger part of the offense. See, look at that pressure. Make him hurry the passes. He's not accurate. Going to continue to put pressure on him.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Here we go.
So, DeMario. Oh, come on now. You should, SMB, you should have caught that. You should have intercepted that one.
It's a gain of 10. And a Bengal first down.
Yeah, he's messing up everybody's fantasy. I seriously I got him just to have him on my bench. Just be like, let's just see.
On one, ready?
Let's just see if he's any good. Oh, bull crap. That's bull crap. Look, I don't care that this is a homecoming for you. I don't care that you like Mr. Football and that you did all this crap at Oak Ridge. I don't care. You don't make that play. That's some bull crap.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. And McPherson for the extra point.
I did, Yorkie. I was hitting square like crazy trying to attempt one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 28, Titans 14.
Fade, which one are you talking about? You talking about the dive, or are you talking about the one in the end zone for the touchdown? The one in the end zone for a touchdown I'm not upset with. I was doing a man route. Like, that was a great one.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, no, the TD catch was great. I'm not even mad about the TD catch. That one makes a lot of sense. Let's get to the line.
Complete to DeAndre Hopkins.
Let's hope he can make that catch.
Intended for Jay.
Oh, sorry.
That's been Hill on the coverage.
Oh, Derek. If you get through the traffic, that's a first down, bud.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation for the Titans.
All right, they've got 44 seconds now.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody else is not making good passes. Yeah, I was trying to do pass heavy just because of the time. I was trying to get down the field right then.
Come on, ready?
Now, if I can get a stop, depending on what happens. Oh, that's some bull crap.
Complete to number 1, Jamar Chase. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
On one, ready?
Now they're going to get down into field goal range because of a dumb play. That there's no way on earth Tannehill actually does, or not Tannehill, but there's no way that Burrow actually makes.
Here we go, here we go.
Complete to Joe Mixon.
Burrow just doing some crazy crap.
Brings up 2nd and 9. That's a 32-yard.
I'm not running zone. I'm running man because I'm blitzing a lot.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 40-yard
Why not?
attempt.
Bro, he is like, I think that was like his 4th cross body pass.
Evan McPherson
Across the cross body, across the line, across the middle. Are you kidding me? No, God, no, I wasn't doing zone coverage. I'm not dumb. Look, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to at least lose playing legit. I saw a strategy. I thought it would work. It didn't.
Pearson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Call a fair catch. Try to get something out of this.
25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Honestly, Spears is kind of open. They got press coverage on the outsides. There we go! Get in the end zone! Get in the end zone! Get in the end zone! Questioning me calling a fair catch at the 10. It's really dumb. That was totally dumb.
Nick Folk for the extra point. The kick is good.
Look, Ramon, I'm going to tell you something that I know you know for sure. My tight ends aren't blocking. Does that sound familiar? It's not. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get to Rhett Bryan. Okay. It's halftime. I can take a little bit of a breather. Heart can calm down a little bit. Ramon, I appreciate you hopping in. All right. Let's get to that halftime show. Rhett Bryan joins us right now. Let's preview a little bit about the Bengals and Titans. All right, let's take a little bit of break in the Gamer Zone. It is halftime, which means Rhett Bryan joins us to talk about the wonderfulness that is the real Tennessee Titans, because we all know how great the Hunk's little baby teeny tiny Titans are doing, which is never good. But look, Rhett, we need some help, okay? And I say this because we want to preview the Bengals, but let's be honest, man. Like the last 72 hours, it's like somebody's kicked our handicap puppy. I mean, it is just sad. And we're all just upset about everything. And it's like help us out with some stuff.
Well, the thing is, I don't have a lot of help to offer. It just is what it is. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
Sunday in Cleveland was just as bad as it sounded. It appeared, all of those things. Coach Mack tried to tell all of us all last week about Jim Schwartz, and it wasn't about what he knew or didn't know or Coach Vrabel's tendencies. Look, he's been good for a long time, and the thing about Jim Schwartz is when he came up in the league in the early 90s, in the first iteration of the Browns before they moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens, Jim Schwartz was on that coaching staff as a gopher for Bill Belichick. Well, guess what Bill Belichick has made a living out of doing? Taking away your best weapon and saying, now try and beat me. And that's exactly what they did with Derrick Henry. I mean, 11 carries for 20 yards. I mean, golly, I look at, first of all, they only ran 45 offensive plays. And 10 of those, almost 25% of those, were for negative yards.
Well,
not good. And you didn't even turn the ball over. But here's the thing. In giving some credit to Jim Schwartz and that defense, first of all, who's number one ranked defense in the National Football League right now? Cleveland Browns. And that defense, I have not seen anybody suffocating and like a python around its prey in a long time like that. And Mike Keith and I were talking about this. It reminds us of the 2000 Baltimore Ravens when they had Ray Lewis and Peter Bullware and Ed Reed back there. I mean, Hall of Famers all over the place, and they would just suffocate. They wouldn't allow you to do anything.
Isn't that considered like the greatest defense of all time? Was that 2000 Ravens team?
That and the 85 Bears.
Yeah, because I mean, like that Ravens team, literally, as they were winning and not even scoring touchdowns, like they would win on like 3 field goals, and they would just win the game because their offense was so bad, but their defense was nobody could score on.
Joe, I've contended for a long time that Trent Dilfer, who was the quarterback that year, should have taken some of the gold out of his world championship ring and given it back to Ray Lewis and some of those guys, because they're the ones that truly earned that. Jamal Lewis and all those guys. But yeah, I mean, game manager came from that performance by him throughout that season, because he didn't have to do a lot. He didn't screw up, but yet he didn't have to. They put him in advantageous situations. So yeah.
Well, and now, like, with all the stuff that's happening, we've heard we need to change the offensive line. We've heard Derrick Henry is the problem because, they can't run on him and he's only on passing downs. And, it's almost like a chicken or the egg thing. Is it Derrick Henry is so good that they're stuffing the box, or is it that everybody else needs to perform so that they can unstuff the box to give Derrick Henry more space?
Yeah.
mean, which
Well,
one is that?
here's the thing. So we have not seen full tilt what this Tim Kelly offense is yet. I think we saw glimpses of it in the come from behind in beating the Chargers 2 weeks ago in overtime. Um, but the genesis of this is still Derrick Henry. You're married to him because of what he can do, but when you take him out of the game plan in first and second downs, which is exactly what the Browns did Sunday, you got to come up with some other ideas and some other things. And look, everybody wants to blame the offensive line. Everybody wants to blame Ryan Tannehill. There was some explosive plays in there. I mean, Chris Moore's had two of them in consecutive weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It was, first time Titan via free agency. The opportunities aren't there as much. And listen, I'm not laying out excuses for everybody, but when you go back and look at how many possessions the Titans had and how many snaps and plays there were, I go back to giving credit to the Cleveland Browns defense before I start blaming. And look, yeah, people know how they played and what they did and whether they didn't do well or not. The film doesn't lie. But yeah, you've got to get better opportunities on first and second down to begin with. And how Mike Vrabel fixes this, we're going to see. And it doesn't get any easier this week. I mean, you're playing the Bengals right now, and you're going to get to the second half of that here in a few minutes. But here's the Bengals in this who said, "Yep, Joe Burrow's going to play," and he played Monday night. Now he didn't play super well because he's not 100%, but he didn't hurt him either. I mean, he was 26 of 49, 259, sacked twice, one interception. So not a huge, great game from him. But of the 259 yards that he had passing, he found 8 different receivers. You look at their 10 longest plays, and all of them are first downs or better. Now, it doesn't hurt that he's got Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd and all these guys that he has as weapons. And oh, by the way, Joe Mixon's still in the backfield. But this Browns defense put them in advantageous situations. I mean, this defense, Joe, it's ridiculous what they did. So I'm looking at the game book here. So,
I was wondering when he's going to bring that up because that front four.
Well, it's not just the front four. So 6 quarterback sacks. Yeah, everybody's going to say Trey Hendrickson, FAU alum, and he is all over the place. But it's Sam Hubbard, and I mean, Dax Hill had a quarterback sack. Sam Hubbard had 1. Hendrickson had 2. BJ Hill had 1. DJ Reader had another, former Houston Texan D tackle. So 6 quarterback sacks for a loss of 48 yards. They had 7 tackles for loss, 10 quarterback hits, 2 interceptions, and 5 pass breakups. You going to tell me Joe Burrow wasn't appreciative of that performance? Because, again, and Joe Burrow didn't do a whole lot laterally like he does to extend play sometimes because he's still working on that calf that's restrained. But this is a good team. I mean, they got off the snide and, they're now 1-2 like the Titans are, and here they come to town on Sunday. Look, I don't have the magic crystal ball with answers for Titans fans, unfortunately, but the task is this simple in terms of what the answer is. You just find a way and win on Sunday. You win on Sunday, you're back at 500. You've beaten an AFC team in the Bengals at this point, and you just keep moving to the next week. How they do that, I don't know. We're going to find out. But I guarantee you there's been some soul searching in that building, and there was a lot of bad film that guys had to watch to see just how bad it was. Because it's not just the quarterback, and it's not just the offensive line. I mean, look at the Titans secondary. I mean, they gave up a lot of plays in this stuff. And I almost hate to bring it up, but it is true. I mean, there was some terrible officiating in that game. There was.
Coach Mack let us know. Coach Mack let us know.
He did. He keeps it real all the time. And I tell you, and part of that I think comes from experience, him being a head coach and an assistant for so long. It's like, you couldn't say things disparaging about the officiating. He said, they can't touch me now. I'm gonna tell it like it is. And that's what people love so much is I just imagine people at home screaming at their televisions and having Titans radio on or in the stadium, same thing. And going, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Coach Mack. But at the end of the day, you've got to play complementary football. You have got to, I think the biggest thing that Mike Vrabel will harp on continually is this Titans defense creating more opportunities and turnovers and then doing something with them.
Yes.
Now, the Sean Murphy bunting, that was a great play, but I think Coach Vrabel would tell you he thought he probably should have scored on that play. Now, that ended up not being the difference in the ball game, but they need more plays like that.
Well, I mean, you can go back to week 1 in the very first play of the season. I mean, Hooker gets a turnover and they turn it into a field goal. Like it's,
he gets another one in the second quarter, and then they have a drought of, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 quarters, whatever it was. I think it was 6 quarters until Sean Murphy bunting got that one. So, yeah, that's got to happen with more frequency. And Coach Vrabel told us in postgame on Titans radio Sunday afternoon, when you get your butt beat, you'll end up finding out pretty quick what you've got. And he meant in terms of locker room, chemistry, bounce back, the difference between the Jimmies and the Joes and the pros. I know I'm giving all kinds of cliches, but I mean, that's basically what he's saying is that you will quickly find out what kind of team you have and the resiliency that they either do or don't have after a loss like that. Because, I mean, you just got your butt beat. That's pretty much all there was to it.
Well, and I think it was not just the post-game on Titans radio. It was also the presser. It was the Monday presser. It was the Tuesday. I mean, like every single presser, I've heard him mention something about the players having to take accountability and the players having to look inside. And I mean, Coach Max talked about it. You've talked about it. I feel like this is all, I mean, again, I come from Alabama where Nick Saban doesn't say anything unless it's directed towards his players to kind of send a message. It sounds very like everybody is saying, look, this is in this locker room. You guys have got to figure this out because we're in the position.
And that's the message. And I talked to Ramon Foster about this earlier in the week. And he said, I hate those team leaders come in and we've got to have a meeting. He said, because you know what you're getting out of that. And you know that the message is going to be, hey, you got to do better. He said, you can still be honest with each other and tell, hey, look, you sucked on that play. You sucked on this play on film. I sucked on this play. But he said it starts in the meeting rooms. That's where the change has to begin, not necessarily amongst the leaders like Jeffrey Simmons and Kevin Byard and the team captains, so to speak, saying, hey, we've got a players only meeting. Start getting it straight within your meeting rooms. And, I got to thinking about that. I'm like, he's exactly right, because positionally, how do you clean up each of the things that we've just talked about that weren't great, whether it's the Titans secondary giving up explosive plays or whether it's the offensive line allowing quarterbacks. You get it straight within your room and go, you know what, we have to win this battle and that battle and the next one. And so the practice field and the study rooms, the classrooms, that's where it starts. And thank goodness they don't have the injury bug to really blame or talk about in this. They're, for the most part, knock on wood, they're healthy. They just, I mean, I guarantee you Derrick Henry's not happy. I know Jeffrey Simmons is not happy.
Derrick did not like standing pretty much the entire fourth quarter on the sidelines.
Right.
I mean,
he knows because traditionally people have tried to stop him and haven't been successful, not very often. And that's when he's just pounding people. Mm-hmm. And you've got guys going, I don't want to take another hit from this guy. And he's just making yardage and you're making them submit. It's like that Greco-Roman knuckle lock when two wrestlers are sizing each other up in the battle of power. and one just finally gives, and then you dominate. And we've seen Derrick Henry do that so often. As competitive as he is, I guarantee he was angry.
Yeah, fourth quarter is his time. Like that
Yeah.
fourth quarter is Derrick Henry time. I mean, it's because normally when the Titans are playing the way they want, they have worn the defense down so much that Derrick's normal hits feel just a little bit harder. And that's where he benefits. Now, one quick thing beforehand, because Coach Vrabel talked about it in the press conference on Monday. The fact that MPF is at least back in the building and he can go to team meetings and things like that. You were talking a lot about this happens in teams meetings, like with what Ramon was saying. It's having somebody like MPF at least back in the building in the team meetings. I know he's just a second-year player, but he started every game last year. He played very well on the right side last year. How could that potentially help the offensive line going into this?
Well, you've got to get to that point to when he comes back after the bye week against the Falcons, because that's, marks the end of the 6 games there. But certainly he can be involved, and you can actually, the coaches can actually speak to him about what potentially the game plan is going forward and his place in it. But he's got to get to practicing and get himself in football shape.
Which he still
I'm
can't
sure.
do. Yeah.
Right. Because he hasn't practiced since the end of training camp. I think the immediate place where you can get better in terms of, if you're talking offensive line, is you potentially get Peter Skoronski back, and you're going, but Rhett, he's a dang rookie. It's like, look at what this line has been with and without him. Now, it's a 3-game sample.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking in terms of, first of all, he gets rave reviews from his teammates and his coaches about being wise beyond his years. He didn't carry himself like a rookie at all. He seems like a guy that's already played 2 or 3 years, just kind of how he carries himself. And, I were talking about this yesterday, Joe. I mean, think about this. According to PFF, Andre Dillard's allowed 6 quarterback sacks. How many did Andre Dillard allow in week 1 against the Saints in New Orleans, which has a good front? Now, maybe it wasn't the Cleveland Browns front,
right,
but pretty good defense. And Andre Dillard didn't allow a sack.
And
so what I'm drawing a line to, right, and what I'm drawing a line to is in the 2 games without Peter Skoronski, against some tougher fronts, it's been more difficult. And I think Peter's presence there and play strength there may be one of those things where the sum is better than the whole parts, itself. And so that's a place I'm looking to see what happens in improvement immediately. That is a possibility in this thing, because the names we mentioned, Trey Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard, Reader. I mean, those guys, and they bring them, DJ Reader, and then they bring them from, Mike Hilton, the former corner from the Steelers, he'll come on a blitz. I mean, they'll bring guys, they'll bring Jermaine Pratt. So you got to find a way to keep the pocket clean, clearly, and allow, Ryan Tannehill some clear opportunities to get these balls to guys. And, if you're Traylon Burks, you've got to go up and get balls where you could possibly get them. Now, I'm not saying he had a bunch of drops, but there's a time or two I thought maybe he needed to have that ball and make a big play with it. And I guarantee you he's telling himself the same thing.
Yeah.
But just get it in the classroom, get it on the practice field. The sense of urgency should be there. If it's not, that's probably when we should be concerned. But I don't think that's going to be an issue in terms of self-evaluation and checking and going, hey, you know what? I really screwed up and we got to get this right. And again, bottom line is this: you get right on Sunday, you've got a valuable AFC conference win. You're back at 500, and you're preparing to go to Indianapolis to play the Colts, who all of a sudden are riding a 2-game win streak.
Yes, and actually have a really good, apparently a good run game.
Right, and that's without Jonathan Taylor, and that is, been with Gardner Minshew as Anthony Richardson's in concussion protocol. So it's a week-to-week proposition.
Yeah.
And this is a clear example of that right here. Because now, could we look and see down the road in the season where this last game was pivotal, and if you don't get it together, how bad it might be? But if you got it together, how good it might be in stacking wins. I mean, I believe the Titans have the bully factor in them and the physical factor in them. They just got shoved around Sunday.
Hmm.
They did, and they'll tell you that. I think it's interesting to see where this Cleveland Browns team goes from here, because you talk about a shot in the arm for them, and for Deshaun Watson, who showed up to be the Deshaun that used to give the Titans trouble twice a year as a Houston Texan. That may prove to be, you know what? They just lost to a good team. And I think that's what that was.
Well, even without Chubb, I mean, Jerome Ford played very well. He had 2 touchdowns in this. Look at their receiving core. I mean, they have good receivers. They have a good tight end. They have,
Coach Mack and I told you and everybody that listens to the Zone all week, hey, listen, they still have serviceable backs.
Yeah.
Jerome Ford, I think he'll be just fine. And then how excited did they get when Kareem Hunt joined him in the backfield back there, who can still play and is a young fella. And I mean, they'll find life without Nick Chubb for a while. The Titans did it without Derrick Henry for 9 games when he broke his foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're in Cleveland this week. You're pretty high on life. But also because you're Cleveland, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But we'll see. Film at 11 on that one.
Well, and as we let you go, the way that people in Cleveland were acting last week are kind of the way people in Nashville are acting this week. So, again, one game can change it. But, man, I appreciate it. I know we need to let you go. I know you got to roll. And so we appreciate you coming on. And I'm not going to say shedding some bright light, because there was a lot of things that just kind of, it's just a kick in the nuts through the entire conversation. But still, it was at least the truth.
That's right. Yeah. We're not going to sugarcoat. And maybe I don't come out as harshly as some of the hosts on the Zone do. And look, that's their opinion. That's, but yeah, if it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad. I mean, Coach Mack will tell you it's bad. Mike Keith will tell you it's bad. You'd be silly to ignore it otherwise.
Yeah.
But now the time has come to move forward, as they have worked in practice today and trying to move past this, because that's what you've got to do. The show must go on. That's what Queen said so well in that song, and boy, is it true. Yeah. So the train's leaving the station, and you're either on it or you're not.
We're gonna find out on Sunday. 11.
Good luck in the second half, too. By the way,
trust me, I need it. I definitely need it. I always need it.
Okay. Well,
thanks, Rhett. We appreciate it, man. How amazing is Gordy? I say Gordy because Slay's in the chat right now talking about how much he's loving halftime. And I mean, look, Rhett had all day today to work on Titans stuff. He had Titans tonight. He just wrapped up an OTP, every bit of that. And then he still comes on with us and does halftime here in the Gamer Zone after every bit of that. So Rhett, we love you. Thank you so much for hopping in and talking to us. If you're just now getting in, yeah, we're down 31-21. It's okay. All right. We've actually played pretty good right now. If Joe Burrow would, somehow stop doing passes where he wants to throw across his body and throw into the middle of the field and some player come and catch it, that'd be really great. That'd actually kind of be beneficial. But you know what? Hey, why not? All right, let's start off the second half. And also, while the ball's in the air, and I'm most likely not going to be returning this, and I appreciate everything that everybody was saying during the chat. I really seriously do. Because all those kind words, I saw somebody talking about how Rhett and I are like Taco Bell. Like, I love every bit of it. And thank you all so much for all of that. All right, here we go. Second half underway. Let's see if we can get on the board here. All right, let's get comfortable. Got to pay attention.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready, hot!
catch that. You got to catch that.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Play, play.
No.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I was trying to time it for by the time he got through the traffic, and I timed it wrong. So here we go, down 17 again.
Kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 38, Titans 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for
No, that
Cincinnati.
didn't really start off the way that I was hoping it would, Slay. It did not start off how I was hoping it would.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get going on this run game again.
Go.
Oh, thought I was going to make it through. Thought I was going to make it through. Let's keep them on the field. Let's keep them on the field.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
How do you not catch that, D-Hop? How do you not catch that? Oh, Brian, heck no, he's not better at catching the ball this week.
Stay, stay, stay.
Let's keep him on the field. Keep him on the field.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Deep, deep, deep. Hip, hip, hip. Let me hunt.
Oh, come on. There we go. Get me a 1st down. Get me a 1st down there, Logan Wilson. Thank you.
Automatic 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Let's go.
All right. Derek's about to start taking this over. Let's see what we can do with Derek.
Taken down at
Jet sweep again. D-Hop, let's see if we can get him in open space.
2nd and 1.
Or just literally get him tackled right there.
The ball carrier. That's another Tennessee Titan. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Block, block. Ready, hunt.
Red Rum, what are you asking, that cut? I was actually trying to juke. I didn't mean to do a spin move on that. I was trying to juke him,
Brings up
and that just did not work.
at the 27-yard line.
All right, here's a play I have not used ever, so let's see what happens. Ah! Okay, what's the flag?
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Okay.
Defense.
All right, let's keep going. Sam Hubbard, thank you. All right, what we got here? Well, I'm sorry that you can't afford it, and I'm sorry that I'm the one that you're having to live vicariously through because I'm just not good. I'm just not.
Derrick Henry on the carry. taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, what we got here? Burks is up here.
Yo, trip left, trip left. Yo.
I'm about to say, you're not intercepting that. You should not be intercepting that.
Intended for Nick Westbrook Akine. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here you go, right here. Hey, hey, hey. Go, go, bring up.
Oh, you should have caught that. Gosh.
Intended for Traylon Burks. Incomplete. Results
All right, let's kick the field goal, get it back within 14. Hope that our defense can do something here. Probably right, Harry. You're probably right. I probably should have done QB sneak there.
38. Titans 24.
Well, it's because Slay is because what I do is that's my number one, and I'm watching for the route to open up the way that I want it to, and so I haven't taken away from that receiver just yet. So I saw the linebacker come up, and I knew that I could get it to him. I just didn't expect Tannehill was going to lead him that far in, where I was going to lead him directly into traffic.
Here we go.
Stop.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Irv Smith. A gain of 11 on the play.
Let's
And
go.
a Bengal 1st down.
Let's bring some heat on this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Stop.
All right, there we go.
Intended for Jabbar Chase. Incomplete.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Now 2nd and 10.
Dang. Just say I sounded like I liked hitting kids?
Here we
Ow.
go.
Ow.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Look, T. Higgins, I don't care that you're from here, bro. You ain't going to be doing that crap. It's PS5, Harry. There's no way on earth you're going to be making those plays on Sunday.
23 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
And there's no way Joe Mixon's going to be pushing for 5 more yards after he gets hit.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's get set. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
I mean, I will say that I've held Chase to like 5 yards or 20 yards receiving. That's pretty good. Okay, it's 48 yards, but still.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bengal.
Yes, we need a stop. Absolutely. We need one of those turnovers again is what we need.
12, 12, 12. 11, MT. 11, 12, 12, 12.
Joe Mixon just straight running.
Dixon, ball carrier. Amani Hooker up for the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengal 1st down.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
And then wide open.
Burrow's pass. Complete to Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson.
Telling you, man.
with the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 45, Titans 24.
Thank you, PA announcer guy. I appreciate your
Cincinnati.
update on what the score is. All right.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Derrick Henry's only got 135 total yards. No, he can't shoot through the defense like that. There's no way he's shooting through the defense like that.
Set.
All right, D-Hop's still there. Burks, Chig. Look at D-Hop make a catch.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Titans. First down. Derrick Henry. It's a gain of 11. That's another Titans first down. Tannehill's pass complete to Derrick Henry. 2 yards.
Bro, Brian, look,
Second and 8. At the
Brian, I'm not
40-yard
even trying to be
line.
funny. The ratings for the Titans on this game are absolutely horrific.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Tennessee.
And then Derrick Henry got lit up just for the fun of it.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set. Quick, quick, quick. Let's go.
Bro, Chig, hold that block a little bit longer, bro.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Go.
Okay, why are you diving like that? Why are you diving like that? I don't need you diving like that. I need you sliding.
That's another Titans first down. First down and goal to go. Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Deep, deep. Run, run, run. Ready, hot.
There we Oh,
Tannehill's pass incomplete. Brings up third and goal.
Set. Right.
you got to go for it. Down 21. Why are you telling me to kick a field goal? Screw you.
A 3-yard loss. It's now fourth down and goal.
I don't know, Vandy. I don't know if he is or not.
Here we go. Here we go. Tag. Look at that. Woody Hut.
Boom.
Touchdown, Titans. Nick Folk for the extra point.
All right, now we need to stop.
Makes the score. Bengals 45. Titans 31.
If the game plays out like this Sunday, I'm going to get myself a vasectomy with a fork I find on the ground at the stadium. Okay, that's pretty funny.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
I mean, I don't think that would be probably the most sanitary thing to do. But I mean, I could be wrong. I think Burrow goes off on our secondary this weekend. Trust me, you're not the only one that thinks that.
Titans 31.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, down by 14. Need a stop, man. Need a stop.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
All right, 3rd and 7. Need a stop.
The handoff to Joe Mixon.
Oh, Stokely, I'm sure she would.
On the tackle.
I'm ready for my wife to give me the okay so I can do that.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
How is T. Higgins making all these freaking plays?
Complete to T. Higgins.
Oh, I don't doubt that Burrow would go off on this secondary. I don't doubt it at all.
Down, Cincinnati.
Get set. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Dot.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Elijah Molden. Yes, sir.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Boom, 2 feet down. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Derrick Henry. 13 yards on the play. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bring up.
Tannehill's pass complete to Derrick Henry. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
It's all right. It's okay. Mesh point. That's exactly what I was hoping for was mesh point.
On the play brings up 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Go, Steve.
Yeah, D-Hop, I'm coming straight to you. Don't know who busted that coverage, but I'm okay with it.
That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. Midcourt for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score Titans 38.
All right. Yes. Yes, Brian, you can. Definitely need some clutch D. T. Higgins, I love you. I'm glad that you done what you did for the state of Tennessee, but nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, need some pressure. Need some pressure.
12. Gun. Dot. Dot.
Stokely, we've only got to deal with those for like another year and a half or another like 2 years.
At the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 180. Lights up.
Boom. There's the first sack of the game. There's the first sack. All right.
I'm one, right?
Oh, I was hoping to get around that corner. All right, here we go. Down by 7, 5 to go. Down by 7, 5 to go.
Deep, deep.
All right, keep him on the field. Let's go a little bit of hurry up. Come on, Chig. Come on, Chig. Ah!
Tackled back at the 35-yard line. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah. I'm about to say thanks for that. All right, go back to that original play. Actually, no, let's go with the screen. Just throw it in the dirt. Throw it in the dirt. It's okay. Throw it in the dirt. You got 2 plays. You got 2 plays.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Here you go. Right here. Bring up. Bring up.
Okay, Tannehill, you just keep running. You just keep running, Tannehill. Oh, you keep him on the field. Keep him on the field. Keep him on the field. All right.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Why on earth are you having me do that? The run plays are working. Just give me a push. Oh my God.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Boom! Drop the sack on the table. As bad as I actually think I do have a 2-point play that would work, but I do think I have one. But I also still have my 3 timeouts. So here we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, Shane. Give me something here, man. We have got to put pressure on them.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Bring it again. Bring it again. All right. 36 seconds. 36 seconds. I got to get about 30 yards.
At their own 42-yard line.
All right. It's okay. So here's what we're about to do. I'm about to do something dumb. Like I said, I'm about to do something dumb.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Right.
How long of a field goal is this? Special teams 62-yarder. Yep, not going to have that. All right, they got 2 there. They got that. That's going to be good. Looks like I'm gonna be going to Spears. Actually, no. I mean not Spears, but Burks. Dang it, was that on me? Yeah.
Start. Offense.
Oh, Traylon. If I hadn't done that dumb play, that dumb read option, and I could have kept that timeout, then I could have done it. It's tails. Let's shoot that tweet out, get a lot of people watching for this very end, this ending. All right, here we go. Overtime. All right, I've got to bring the pressure again. Look, the best thing that I've done so far in this game is put pressure on Burrow. That's the best thing.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 90. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Here we go.
At the 32-yard line. Complete to Travion Williams. A gain of 19 yards.
On one. Ready?
First down, Bengals.
Hold them to a field goal. Hold them to a field goal. Hold them to a field goal.
Sean Murphy punting on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Or get the sack! I don't care if it's a booth review. They're still going to punt.
Previous play is under review.
Yes, he fumbled. Even if he didn't fumble. Okay, look, he didn't fumble. So what? He still picked up the ball at the exact same part. Red Rum, you hear it? You hear him going, sack! And that's another. Are they really trying to field goal?
After review of the play, ruling on the field will be broken.
Okay. 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 McPherson nailed that sucker from like 60-something yards. All right, let's get it in the end zone. Let's get it in the end zone. I've got my entire offensive playbook ready to go, okay? No rushing, nothing crazy. I got this.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2. Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
All right, let's see what we come out with on this. So I'm thinking about, there we go, put Henry, fullback. I haven't really ran this play.
Let's go.
Let's make a play here.
Are you? I hit the X.
Recovered by Cincinnati.
See? Thank you. How did he get to kick the field goal at the 44? So, Broderick, I tried that because of the way Tannehill been playing. They had been leaving Derrick open over the middle, and they've been blitzing on the outside to keep Tannehill in because of the fact that he had been running so much. God! I mean, can I go back to the last play? Like, was he even open? So if I gave it to Derrick, Derrick would have had to break that tackle, and then he would have had something. But dang it. God, I can't believe I still lost. That's a kick in the balls. That's a kick in the balls. All right. Tomorrow, Smyrna. Came back from being down 21 twice. Dang it. All right. We'll see y'all at Smyrna. B-dubs. Have a great night. See y'all tomorrow afternoon.